My name's John Vries. I'm Chief Executive Officer of BlackRock Mining. BlackRock Mining is a Australian graphite developer. We have an asset in Tanzania called Mahenge. Mahenge is in the southern half of Tanzania. It's about 450 kilometres by road from Dar es Salaam. And importantly, it's about 60 kilometres by road from Ifakara. Ifakara is important to us because it's the railhead in which it's a very important part of our logistics solution, and it's also where we can get 220 kilovolt national grid electricity for our site. We think Mahenge is the best undeveloped graphite project available anywhere in the world today. We think of that for two reasons. It's fundamentally low cost. It's a high grade, low strip ratio deposit, so that gives us a significant cost advantage. The graphite that it produces is absolutely the best we have seen. We've just completed a pilot plant run, and we've been able to demonstrate that we can get to 97.5% graphite concentrate with 3 stages of cleaning. It's a very, very simple circuit, and we think that's a really important competitive feature of our project. Well, significant company milestones that we've achieved recently is completion of the pilot plant run, where we've put 90 tonnes through a pilot plant, and we've done the most pilot plant work of any graphite developer other than some of the big guys like Syrah. The important part about having 90 tonnes going through the pilot plant, it gives us confidence of the engineering flow sheet, gives us confidence around the performance of the mill that we're designing, and importantly it gives us about 9 tonnes of concentrate that we can start to put in the hands of customers, in which we can initiate real meaningful conversations about how much people would like to buy off us. We have a small team at the moment. Importantly, the executive management team is comprised of myself. I've got 35 years of experience as a mining engineer, and I like to think the only continent I haven't run a mine on yet is Antarctica. So I come with a background of having developed a lot of mines in different places and some very, very deep personal scar tissue around what works and what doesn't work. And we've used a lot of that experience to focus the project on Mahenge to make sure it is as simple as we can possibly make it. The other important person in our team is Richard Crooks. Richard's our non-executive chairman, and Richard comes with a pedigree from EMR Capital, which is like a $5 billion fund, and Richard's also done a lot of time with Macquarie Bank. So Richard's coming in, bringing in his really important mine finance experience, coupled with my mine engineering experience. We're pulling that together as a team. In Tanzania, our team's led by a guy called Raymond Hakima. Raymond is just fantastic. He gets stuff done, and he gets stuff done efficiently, quickly and ethically. And that's a really important feature that we want to come on there. We want to make sure that whatever we do in Tanzania is done with the utmost reputation possible. Our key messages to our investors is simply we think we have the best undeveloped graphite project anywhere in the world, and we're hell-bent on developing it. Now, what that means and why we say we think it's the best undeveloped graphite project is we're very, very close to infrastructure, and that's meaningful infrastructure. We've got a road within 3 kilometres of site, we've got national grid power at Ifakara, we've got rail logistics available at Ifakara. It's a very low strip ratio site, so it gives us really good operating costs, and because the graphite itself is just such a unique flake, it gives us a very small mill that really does perform well, so it gives us a manageable capital cost. We've put that together into what we think is a unique execution strategy called crawl, walk, run. We go in with one module, and that module is sized just to throw off enough cash flow so I can get a second module and then a third module. So we grow as our business grows, and we don't have to wear the significant capital expense of developing a complete mine on day one. Look, I think one-to-one is an incredibly efficient way to connect industry and the investments. If I was to try pull the meetings I've had in the last 2 days together, it would take me 2 weeks, and I would probably triple my airfares, and it'd take up a lot of time. So from my point of view, where time is money, being able to come in here and have the meetings quickly, to have the effective meetings, and importantly have meetings who really people want to talk to me, is an efficiency that just is enormous benefit to our business.